Today my presentation topic is nature of guidance and counseling. But before discussing about its nature, we must know about what is guidance and counseling. So let's start. If we talk about guidance, it is a form of help and assistance given to an individual to solve their problems, to overcome their confusions. Simply, guidance is providing help, giving advice to any individual by another individual. It is provided by teachers, parents, or any relatives. It is an ongoing process of helping, advising individual to plan their own future wisely in the full light of the factors that can be mastered about themselves and about the world in which they are to live and work. We can also say guidance helps the individuals to adjust to the environment. Now, counseling. Counseling basically refers to the professional advice by the counselor to others to solve various problems. In counseling, counselor empowers the person to take his own decisions. It is provided by the person who have professional training in counseling. Now, nature of guidance. Number 1, guidance is functional by nature. Functional means having a special purpose, activity, or task. Guidance gives guidelines and suggestions to the children or any person to think wise. They decide after getting guidelines and suggestions from the guidance, for which they are known to act like intelligent persons. Through guidance as a whole, they are motivated for a healthy pattern of life. Guidance keeps the children on the right track in practical life. It also prevents them going astray in life. Number 2, guidance is a process of learning, helping, and effective for an individual. It means guidance also causes learning about the individual student, helping him to understand himself, affecting changes in him and in his environment, which will help him to grow and develop as much as possible. Number 3, preparation for future. As we all know, guidance is some kind of help, advising someone when in need, and also the process of guidance is helpful in preparing a person for his future. Guidance helps in the choice of one's career, one's partner in life, etc. So the guidance helps the individual to march towards the future with confidence. Number 4, guidance is a process of assisting an individual to find his place. Here, this nature of guidance indicates the fact that every individual has a place in the society. Everyone knows, but in order to keep and maintain his position in the society, he has to do his duties, some efforts for himself as well as for the society. He has to perform such activities that will result in his betterment as well as of the society. For this, it is the function of guidance to program here of an educational institution or the school to assist the individual to perform his duties in a socially desirable, or we can say in acceptable manner. As a result of this, the individual becomes able to find an appropriate place in the society. Number 5, guidance is individual and grouped in nature. Here, guidance is individual, also in grouped. Individual guidance, like it may be organized only for one individual to assist one in her or his personal sphere, or in educational sphere. In other words, it is the message of giving the message face to face. It is personal counseling to each student. But the group guidance is organized or meant for a group of children or students. It means it is given to a group of children all at a time. Now, nature of counseling. Counseling is the process in which the counselor and the clients involve themselves in a psychological process to solve problems. So, here, counselor and counselee involve themselves in a psychological process where they are physically and mentally both are conscious. That is called the psychological process. The counseling is designed to help people make choices and solve problems. So here, with the help of counselor, the client make his choices and solve problems. The counseling helps in recognizing one's potential and to use this potential in an effective way. So here we already know each and every person have their own abilities, inherent abilities they got through by birth, so that will be realized in the counseling process. The unique individuality will be realized in the counseling process, and the counselor develops the inherent abilities and make them to identify the abilities through the counseling process and use this potential as an effective way. So here the counselor use the potential of the counselee and make him to choose his own choices for the problems. It involves two persons, the counselee and the counselor. The relationship between the counselee and the counselor is a cordial and very satisfying relationship. So there is no imposition on the choices, options, or resolutions, and the counselee is totally satisfied with the counseling process. The next is it tries to develop social skills, courage, and self confidence, etc. Okay, so here the counselee or the client start develop his social skills, because here he start expressing his views, opinions, the problems, the stress, his worries which is being faced by him. He also starts communicating, expressing his own opinions, sharing his thoughts. So in this way he developed the courage also and self confidence. The next is it also tries to modify the interest, attitude, and abilities of the individual. Okay, this is the main aim of counseling, to modify the behavior, to modify the client interests and abilities. Individual one-to-one helping relationship. So here it is one-to-one helping relationship. The next is face-to-face relationship, because they both are sitting together to resolve the problem, so it is the face-to-face relationship. Main focus individuals growth, adjustment, problem solving, and decision making needs. Okay, so here counselors strive for the individual's growth and adjustment. He has to adjust in the society, and problem solving and decision making. So in the end, client has to make the decision to solve his problem. Professional work. Counselors required highest level of training and professional skills. So in this nature of counseling, the counselor required highest level of training and professional skills. He should be master of psychology. He should be master of psychotherapy. Means how to use the therapeutic skills to overcome the problems of the clients. So in these things he has to be master. So that was all about my presentation. I hope you understand. Thank you so much.